guys, y'all ready? What y'all get for number 2?
3u squared plus 13u plus 14.
Plus how much?
14.
No, like the middle number. What'd you say?
Oh, 13u.
13u. Very good. Very nice job, guys. So your first should have been 3u squared, then plus 6u plus 7u plus 14. Combine those two and you get 13. Very nice. What about number 3?
8q squared.
Yeah.
Plus 6
Perfect. So you should have gotten 8q squared minus 2q minus 4q plus 1. Very nice. What about number 4?
h squared minus 3.
Beautiful. Okay. So, do you remember what the word for these two were when they were opposites? It started with a C.
Not
Not congruent, no. No. Started with a C when they were the same exact numbers and letters, but different signs. Conjugates. Conjugates. Conjugates, okay? So 4 and 5 are called conjugates. So when you have a conjugate, yes ma'am?
I was wondering, could you simplify that to h times 7?
No. No. Yeah, that's an expression, not an equation. Alright, so when you have conjugates, you don't have to multiply the whole thing. What's the only thing that you have to multiply when you notice that they're conjugates? Look at this.
First
And last. Very good. So look at number 5. Are they conjugates?
Yes.
Are they the exact same numbers and letters but different signs, right? Which is not on your phone. So, get off your phone, please. So that would be, first would be y squared, and your last would be -1. You still get the same answer, but it saves you some time. Does that make sense? Y'all okay? Alrighty. So, go ahead and put that up real quick. Alright, don't cheat by looking at your cheat sheet. You can use your calculator if you want to, though. Let's go over your perfect squares. You ready? Alright. Don't look at your cheat sheet. Don't cheat. Alright, what's 1 through 15 go?
1, 3,
4.
3, 4, 9, 16, 25. 64.
Come on, let's go. 64. 81. Yeah, keep going. 144, yep.
169, 196.
Alright, what's the next one after that? Yeah? Okay, it's not that I don't want you to say it, but you know. Alright, so how do you know that 225 is a perfect square?
At the end. Like 15, 25, 5 equals 25.
How do you know that 16 is a perfect square, guys? Come on. How do you know 16 is perfect square? How'd you get 16? 4 times 4. How do you get 144 as a perfect square? 12 times 12. So how do you get 225 as a perfect square? 15 times 15. Alright, so the next one would be 16 times 16, which is 256. The next one will be 17 times 17, which is, alright, 18. 3, how much? 24. There you go. Alright, let's see. What are we at? 16, 17, 18, 19?
361.
361. 20 is easy. There you go. 21?
21.
Yeah. 22? There you go. 23? 529. There you go. Let's see. 22, 23, 24? 76. And then 25. 625. Are y'all okay? Alright, so we'll go over these tomorrow. We're out of school on Monday. Woo-hoo! Out of school on Monday, right? Tuesday we'll go over them again. And then your test will be on Wednesday, right? Are y'all okay with that? We just moved it. Okay, so grab your notes real quick. And we're going to find your partner. Do you see your partner? You see him? Yeah? You see him? From the board. What page is it? 12. Alright. So, we're going to do one problem together and then you're going to get with your partners, okay? How what do we call y equals mx plus b? What form is that? Slope intercept. There you go. All right, so now your directions, they don't tell you to graph using the intercepts, right? Like we just did on a quiz. What do they tell you to graph using? They tell you to graph using slope intercept. Guys, what's so special about slope intercept? What's so special? What's my goal that I should be doing to all these equations first before I graph them? Do what? Enter the fraction. We're on this one right here. Okay, guys, look. What do I have to do to stop writing? I'm asking you a question. Stop writing. What do you have to do to all these equations before you can graph all of them? What is so special about slope-intercept form? You have to do what? Get y by itself. Okay, number one, is it already by itself? Yeah. Number two, is it by itself? No, it's not. So you got to get it by itself. All right, number one right here. All it says to do is identify the slope in the y-intercept. What about number one? What's the slope? -1/4. And your y-intercept? -5. Beautiful. All right, what about number one? What's my slope on number one? 2, but we always want our slope to be a fraction. Remember, changing y over changing x? So 2 over what? 1. And what's my b here? 1. Very good. All right, so let's graph this one together, and then you're going to go on your own with your partners, okay? All right, b for beginning. Do I go to here at 1, or do I go here at 1? Which one? Which axis? The y. It's the y-intercept. All right, +2 tells me to go where? Up 2. +1 tells me to go, do not say over, to the right 1. All right, then we're going to keep going. Up 2, right 1. Up 2, right 1. All right, let's go the other way. What's the opposite of going up 2? Down 2. What's the opposite of going right 1? Left 1. Let's do it one more time. And what should be at the end of your graph? Arrows, because that graph keeps going. Y'all okay? All right, find your partners. You ready? We are working page 12, 13, and 16. It's all the same stuff, okay? It's just different types of problems. 12, 13, and 16. 12 should take you a whole 5 minutes. All right, y'all work together. And I'm going to walk around and see if tell me if you need any help.
12, 13, 16.
12, 13, and 16. Hey guys, don't forget the top 4. Don't forget the top 4 where it says identify the slope and the y. Don't forget those, okay? Y'all want to play some music? Is that okay? Yes? No? Yes? Alright, let me put it on. Find the clean station. It doesn't have craziness on there. For the first 4, Garrett put up the first 4 for us. Check your work, okay? Look at 4. 4, your slope is 0, because remember that is y equals 0, x plus 7, right? Y'all okay so far? Yeah? Alright, keep going, keep going. Number 2. Let's see. Matthew put that one up for us. He subtracted the x and got y equals negative x minus 3, right? Y'all okay? Yeah? Braden, did you have number 3?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay,
Come on.
I'm pretty sure that's right, isn't it?
Number 3? Oh, number 5? Yeah, number 5's right. That's right. Alright. Let me flip this over on that. Oh, let me pause this video. Alright, let's look at, there's 3. They added the 4 over and then divided by 3. That was an awesome job. See, Braden did the one number 3, right? Braden did 3.
Yes.
And then Miss Molly did number 4. Alright, look, right here on 4, I saw a lot of us having issues with this, and there's a 1 right here, right? So when you subtract that 1x, Molly did an excellent job on this one. She divided by negative 5, right? That's how she got the 1/5 there, not 5. She didn't get 5, she got 1/5. Y'all okay? Alright.
I got a negative 5.
Wait, right here?
Yeah.
We got a negative 5.
On the other side of it.
Right here?
Above it. 'Cause, like, I thought it was
Oh, gosh, it's not. I just saw that negative as the equal sign. That's my bad. All right. And then Wendy, you had number 5, right? Come on, baby. There's 5 and 6. All right, 5. Let's go over 5 real quick. You ready? This tells you where to go. What axis do you go to? What axis? The x-axis at what number? 7. So that's what she did. She went to the x at 7, and then it has no choice then but to be a vertical line. Are y'all okay? All right, and then y'all check your work on number 6. Make sure you got the same thing on 6. And then we're going to go to page 16 after that. What you got, baby?
On this one, I still have to
All right, let's see. Subtract. Yeah, you got it. Okay, so you do either or. You can either go down 5 and write 2 because the 2 is positive, or you can go up 5 and make the 2 negative. That's why you go with either one.
Okay.
Let's check them and make sure we got the same things. What about, let's see, we need to start with number 9, right? Did we do 9 and 10? Did we check 9 and 10? Okay, well, we'll check them again. There we go. There's 9. Make sure you got the same thing on 9. All right, there's 10. Check your work on 10. Y'all okay so far? Yeah? All right, what about 11? Y'all okay on 11? All right, last one, number 12. What axis does it tell you to go to? Y at what number? Negative 6. You can go way down here to negative 6, and then you just draw a horizontal line. Y'all okay? Yeah? No? All right, you got your calculators? I'm going to show you something cool. All right, here we go. Now look, you have to stay with me, because if you don't, it's hard for me to go back to do the same steps, okay? So stay with me, stay with me. Oh, there should be an X right here. All right, let's do an easy one like number 10 first. You ready? Number 10, number 10. Okay, what's this say first, guys? Y equals, right? Okay, look right here. In the top left-hand corner, you see it? It says Y equals. Push that button. Y'all okay so far? All right, if there's anything in yours, you can just hit this clear button right here to get rid of things, okay? All right, so here we go. We're going to type it in. We're going to type in 2. Now, there's very specific X that you have to hit. Do not push any buttons. Do not push any buttons. But do you see the green button? Do you see the green button? The green apple button? Don't push it. Just find it. You see it? All right, directly to the right is the X button. Hit the X button. You see it? Y'all okay? So yours should look like that so far, 2x, and then plus 6. Okay, your calculator is only as smart as what you tell it to do, so you have to tell it correctly. Now, what are you wanting your calculator to do from here? We're wanting it to graph, and on the top again, there's a button on the right that says graph, so hit that button. And let it think. The windows.
Mine looks different.
All right. Let's see. Let me fix my window so mine looks like y'all's. Okay. Does that look more like what y'all have now? Yes? No? All right. Now look at your picture. Does it look like about the same thing? Y'all okay? All right. There's more stuff that I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to show you yet because I don't want you to cheat on your test. Does that make sense to everybody? Y'all okay? All right. So let's do another one. But so you're on your test Thursday next week, and you're like, I don't know if I graphed that right or not. You can just plug it in and check it. Are y'all okay? All right. Let's look at. Go back to y equals. Go back to y equals. And then you're going to hit the clear button, which is right below the arrows. Hit clear. Y'all okay so far? All right, now number 11 is a little different because he has a fraction. So how do we type in fractions? Parentheses. There you go, parentheses. Now look right here. You have to use the negative. If you use the subtract button, it will give you an error. It will give you an error if you use the subtract button. So hit -3 divided by 2, close parentheses, then hit your X. Your X is right next to the green button, right? Y'all okay? And then what is it, +2? There you go. All right, hit graph and see if you get the same thing. Magic! Y'all okay? Yeah? No? All right, one more. Go to y equals. Go to y equals. Clear it out. What's wrong? Go to your y equals. Go to your y equals button. There you go. You didn't type your X in, that's why. And then hit X. Oh well. Divided by 2. Close your parentheses. Then hit your X. Then +2. Then hit graph. You don't have to hit enter. Just hit graph. There you go. Got it? All right, go back to y equals and let's do the last one. All right, what about number 12? Number 12, what do we type in? Just negative. Make sure you hit the negative button way down here, okay? Hit the negative button. And then hit graph. Magic! Y'all okay? Yeah? All right, so what's your homework tonight? Page 15, all of them, right? So I'm going to hand back your quizzes. And does anybody in here not have I now to look at their grades? Anybody not have I now to look at their grades? Yes. Always have to quiz back. All right, so go ahead and get my desk back in order. Please go back to y equals. Listen. Go back to y equals and hit clear. That way the next group that comes in. All right, how do you get out of it? You ready? How do you get out of it? A lot of you have your calculators, you're putting them up, and you don't know what to do. You're going to turn your calculator back on, you're going to be freaking out because you can't get out of it.
Second quit.
There you go. You see the quit button is in blue? Hit the second button, and then quit. Now, your calculator is just like your phones. Please turn them off to save batteries. You hit the second button, and then you hit the on button. Please turn them off. All right, then you can put it back. All right, when you hear your name, come grab your quiz. When you hear your name.